What's happening, y'all? So a few of y'all wrote me and you want to know my reaction to Anderson Silva breaking his leg in that last fight. And it's funny too, because I wasn't going to do a reaction to it just because kind of when I saw it, I was just like, what? Oh my God. You know what I mean? It was just like, God damn. Like, if you thought the last fight was his last fight, this probably is his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a hard motherfucking kick. Did you hear that? And I didn't see it break. I didn't notice it when I saw it. I saw it in a replay and a clip posted on my Facebook page because I was invited to go to the bar to watch the fight that Saturday. But for some reason, I forgot that he was fighting. And normally I follow Silva, but I forgot. And I was tired. I just went home and went to sleep. Well, Sarah posted on my page, I guess your boy did fight. I was like, huh? And you know, it was entitled Anderson Silva breaks. I'm like, oh my God. So, I really don't have much to say about it other than, you know, you got the haters out there running their mouth. You know, a lot of people wanted to see him lose for a while because he's kind of a showman, he's a showboater. And I get it. I'm not a person that in particular likes a showboater. I might like a little bit of it in a fight, but, you know, I don't like that last fight. He was playing the fuck around. He got caught, and you know he underestimated how good the other fighter was. I keep forgetting his fucking name, but he underestimated him. Okay, and I'll give him that. He lost. Boom. You know, but the second one, I mean, and then there's people talking shit. Oh well, he's winning the first round. Yeah, I know. I've seen people, how many times have you seen a fighter win a round against Silva? It's happened before, and other fighters that come out winning. Like, you never can count him out. You don't know what the fuck was going to happen in this fight. But, I mean, you got everybody. Even the man that he broke his leg on, his kneecap, he says he's the greatest of all time. He is. Period. Thus far, nobody in MMA has matched this man's record and his ability to destroy opponents consistently. One after the other, after the other, after the other. So all y'all, the haters, people that hate him just because he's a showman, people that hate him just because he's black, because I've seen them comments, assholes. You can't beat him. So, you know, fuck it. And you know, if the man wants to take a year off, heal up, get his nerve back, get his pride back, get his honor back, and come back and fucking go on another devastating run, I'm behind you, Silva. You the man. I ain't got no beef with you, no problem. Yo, your skills is unmatched right now. Can't nobody fuck with you. Somebody say, oh, except for, Yeah. Don't even try it. Like I said, you play around a little bit. I've seen guys I know play around with somebody that I knew they could beat and get hurt because they underestimated him. You never underestimate. Like putting on a good show or baiting an opponent in. So hey, he made a fucking mistake. But truthfully, I don't know if he wants it no more. He seems kind of like he might be tired of fighting. You know, and that happened to Tyson. You know, to me, in my opinion, okay, Mike Tyson is arguably the greatest of all time, okay? And y'all can talk all the shit you want on Mike, but y'all know, nobody in the history of boxing has put fear, struck that type of fucking knee-quaking fear, boot-shaking fear in fighters like him ever. He was devastating. He was powerful. He was quick. He was intimidating. And a man of few words, okay? And when he did speak, they was long words, and he might not have pieced them together right all the time, but that man was no fucking joke. No joke. And people like to talk about him after the ear-biting incident and everything else. But what I'm trying to say is, while he's arguably the greatest of all time, when you don't want it no more, when your mind's not in the game no more. Like, I feel y'all, I know y'all saw the biographical movie about him and how he was going through all that shit when he lost to Buster Douglas. But the fact of the matter, even those that said he didn't beat Buster, he still dropped Buster first. And it was that fucking weird ass count where it was too long and Buster should have been out. And then what did Buster Douglas go on to do? Shit. And that's possibly what could happen with this man. Now look, I'm not comparing this other fighter that, Silva broke his leg to Buster Douglas, okay? I'm not. But what I'm trying, or not really trying to, I'm trying to just kind of make a slight comparison, okay? So, a little contrast here so y'all can just understand what I'm saying. People, one thing I hate about people is a lot of times they're these bandwagon riders or they're sometimey. Somebody, people might say, hey, you got the right to be sometimey. Okay, whatever. Okay, maybe you do. But, you're not a true fan of boxing if you don't consider Mike Tyson. When you're thinking of his run, of what he did, and you compare him in his prime as to what he would do to every single other boxer. Even Muhammad Ali said it himself, and I saw him on that Arsenio Hall show when all those fighters were on there. And Muhammad Ali said, I was quick, but if he hit me, that's what he did. Okay, that's right. He would have put me to sleep. He knew, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what I'm trying to say with Anderson Silva. You're not a true fan of MMA if you don't consider him arguably the greatest of all time. I mean, right now, who is there that can compare to him right now? And you know what? I don't even follow MMA like that, but whatever. I'm not going to sit here and argue with idiots. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's beneath me. It's not worth my energy. You got what I'm saying? EMERGY. Energy. Okay? That stands for electromagnetism. But anyway, yeah, so there you have it. Y'all have my reaction to Silva breaking his leg. It's very unfortunate. The man was in a boatload of fucking pain, crying, screaming on his way to the back when they had him on the stretcher. And people was calling him a pussy and a bitch and he's a fighter and all this. Yo, tell me if you broke your leg into the way he did and you didn't cry and you didn't holler, you just sat there like, my leg seems to have broken in two. Stop this fight, please, sir. You tell me who's broken their leg in two and that happened to. There's only two things that happen when you break your leg. Either your body goes into shock and you don't feel it for a little bit, or you feel it right away. Unfortunately, he felt it right away. You know what I mean? People are so... Y'all the pussies. Jump in the ring and do what he did. You know what I hate too? And this is kind of to the side. You know the people that give all the best advice about fighting? He should have did this. He should have did that. And sports sometimes. It's like, well, if you know so well, why aren't you out there making all this money as an MMA fighter? Or as a football player, or a basketball coach, or the basketball player himself? Since you know everything that these motherfuckers need to do. And when where they messed up, I mean, shit. Your 9 to 5 fucking bullshit $8 an hour job is you're playing with your destiny and humanity right now, you asshole. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. Alright, y'all, that's all I got to say. It was unfortunate. I would like to see a rejuvenated Anderson the Spider Silva come back next year or the year after, totally rejuvenated and ready to fuck people up. That's what I want to see. But if not, he's still the greatest of all time in my eyes. He's the closest that we've ever seen to in the ring, ever. I wish I was born early so I could have seen that man in real life at a demonstration. Just met him, just shook that man's hand, so I could have felt the power, and felt the charisma, and seen who that man was. Died too early. We all know who he is. I ain't gonna even name him. If you don't know who he is, you ain't a fan of fighting. You ain't a fan of MMA, period. You ain't a damn... You don't live on this planet, apparently. You just came here from Venus or Mars, and you just getting acquainted. Ask somebody what that sound is that I just made, and they'll explain it to you, okay? 1 million subscribers. Woo!